If your website collects data, here's a question for you. Are you actually compliant with laws like GDPR or CCPA, or are you just kind of hoping for the best? In today's video, I'm testing out Usercentrics Cookiebot CMP, which is a cookie consent solution that promises to make privacy compliance simple without needing to touch a line of code. And we'll walk you through the setup, the customization, how it looks on your site, and I'll also give you my honest thoughts at the end. Now, I do want to mention that Usercentrics, they did reach out to me and offered to sponsor this video, but that in no way impacts my actual review, and you'll see why that is in a minute. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So first, what exactly is Cookiebot CMP? It's a content management platform, or CMP, designed to help your website legally and ethically collect user data. It's Google certified for consent mode, supports Microsoft UET consent mode, and helps you stay aligned with major privacy laws like GDPR, CCPA, and ePrivacy. So whether you run a personal blog or manage websites for clients, it gives you the transparency and controls that you need without turning your homepage into a legal mess. But how easy is it to use? Well, let's find out. Okay, to get started here, go ahead and click on the link right up here or in the link in the description. That way you can actually click into Cookiebot with me and actually walk through the whole process. So go ahead and click on that link and then we will move forward here. All right, so assuming that you clicked on that, we're gonna go ahead. This is the screen that you are going to be brought up to, right? Now you can click right up here, start free. You can also, if you want, you can scan your website, which basically you put in your website and it'll actually scan to check if you are compliant. And it does actually a really, really thorough job with that. But today what we want to do is really kind of go over this and look into each of the sections. So let's talk about the sign up here. So first thing we want to go ahead, I'm just going to go ahead and click on start free. And we've got here, start your trial. I prefer to sign up with an email address, but whatever you'd like to do. So go ahead and put your information in there. And we'll go ahead after we put that in, press continue. And then it is going to send a email with your code over to your email. So check your email and you go ahead and put in that 6-digit code and then press continue. And then you're brought to here and you have to put a password in. So go ahead and put in a password that you'll remember. And from there, press continue. Okay, so from here, we have officially signed up and now they're going to ask you a few different questions. You can go ahead and fill this out if you'd like. I'm just going to skip it for right now. But the next part is the account information. So this is your account name, the country, domain, and then the legal framework. So really, it gets like a little bit confusing, but basically what it means is where do you really want to focus your consent banner? What is most important to you? So for instance, with me, I'm in the US, so the CCPA would make sense. I'll do GDPR just because I think that might be used by a lot of people. But whatever is relevant to you, and they have quite a few too, and they have different countries, etc. And you can actually have your consent banner adhere to all these different things. So it could adhere to multiple of these if you wanted to. But at this point, I just want to say, let's go ahead and choose GDPR to go ahead and start. And for now, we're going to put in our account name. So I'm just going to put the website that I'm going to use. Country, we want to go ahead and put in whatever country you're in. I'm in the United States. Website, so I'm going to put the website in here. And this will actually scan it to make sure it understands exactly what privacy things that you need to follow. And then what it does is it sends an email to you that's actually really informative. So I've already done this with another site. Really informative, tells you a lot. But basically that, get all set up. Again, I'll do GDPR and then we'll click next. Now the next page here, this is going to be the actual look of your consent banner, okay? And this is kind of the cool part. So the thing that I really, really like about Cookiebot here is that the fact that it really lets you customize pretty much everything. There's so many customization things. Every word, every color, everything that you want to customize, the way that it acts with different users in different areas. There's so much customization, which is cool because I've seen consent banners like this before and plugins like this, but they're just not as in-depth. They don't offer as much. And that's one thing I really like here. So we're gonna look at this. So we can either choose a dialog box right in the middle or a bar on the bottom. I'm gonna go bar on the bottom just because that's what I prefer. And then we can actually do a second layer. We don't have to focus on that now, but that's, if you have a second layer, you can choose where things are going. We'll just say that's fine. You can also go up to styling right here. And you can basically click on and off all these different things, overlay all this stuff so you can see it, what the background is. And it'll basically kind of darken everything. That's what that is. So the overlay, see how that works? It would kind of darken everything to show, hey, focus on this. And then you have the opacity here. Button colors, you can adjust this too. So, we have blue right now. If we wanted to make them, I don't know, green or something, we could do that. We'll just go back to blue because that green is very ugly. But you get the point. And then the text as well, layout colors, toggle colors, all this stuff. You can adjust all this. Again, very customizable. Privacy trigger. So this is something that's kind of cool. So after the consent banner shows, this will actually show, you can see it here. It shows in the bottom left. So you could do a fingerprint, you can do security, or you can do settings, whatever you would prefer to show. And it depends on what legal framework you're showing, what has to show on the screen. I won't get into that stuff, but for this, we're just going to say, let's go with that one. We'll just go with security. And then again, the background color, and then how big it is, how small it is, depending on the size of the actual, the actual technology that they're using. So whether it's desktop, mobile, etc. So we'll go with that. That's good. We'll say we're good there. Save and next. And then it's going to take a second to prepare your account. And here is invite people to collaborate if you need to. Again, it is optional, but this is something if you're working with other people and you want them to be able to create these things, you can go ahead and set that up with them. I'm just going to click next because it's, I'm a one-person team. I don't have to worry about it. And then here is the different ways that we can actually set this up, right? So there are multiple ways to set this up. So we can always just use, like the code, and then we'll just put it into your header, the script tag, and do that. They also have Google Tag Manager and then other implementation methods as well. For this, I'm going to assume that many of you, like myself, are on WordPress. So I am going to show you, not just by putting this into a header, what I'm going to show you is how to do it through the plugin method on WordPress. So let's go ahead and jump to that. Okay, so you're probably familiar with the back end of WordPress if you're using WordPress. All you got to do, go into plugins right here. We'll just click on Add New Plugin, and we're gonna put Cookiebot CMP. That's how we want to actually have this. And this is the one right here. So it's the Usercentrics Cookiebot. So we'll go ahead and click on Install Now. So after you install the plugin, it's actually already live because you signed up through the website. Now you can go directly into WordPress, the repository, download, etc., do all that. It's actually easier just to sign up through the website and then do it the way that I just did it. So we're good to go. So the banner is actually live, and it's exactly what we want. So, so we have dashboard, we have activate your banner, it's already done. Scanning the website, this takes some time, but like I said, they'll send you an email when they're done. And then if you need to upgrade, you could do that. And then you can customize the banner here as well. We're not gonna do that now, but we'll show you in a minute. So that's the dashboard. Support, if you need support, like I said, that's the area to get it. You can also go into plugins here. This is the plugins page. If there's any more information that you need on plugins, you get that. The debug info, this is good for if you need support and you click into the debug info. This will probably be a good place to copy the information, send it to them. That way they can kind of look at everything and understand what's actually going wrong. And then they have get started right here too, which if you're a first timer, it's helpful to go through this. We already went through the whole thing, so we don't really need to do that, right? But all this is actually set up. So what I want to do now is show you when we click on Customize Banner, it's going to bring us to here. Now, don't be too overwhelmed. It'll actually redirect, or you could just click the button right there and it'll redirect you directly. And then here you have to choose the company that you're focused on. So for us, it's going to be Her Bones. This is the website that I just put up. They do this because there's multiple different companies. And then there's different configurations assigned to the company. In this case, we're just looking at GDPR. This is the one that I did, so we'll click into that. And now we are back where we need to be, okay? So this is basically the full configuration. So you can see here, there's analytics, which will tell you when people are hitting your site and everything that they're doing. Configuration, you could do the setup, the legal specifications. So I'm not gonna go into like the legalities and what you should turn on and off. I mean, they have a ton of information on that. So I'm not going to give you any legal advice in regards to that, but this is a good way to see all the different things and all the different options that they have to help you. Again, the customization is actually crazy in the level that they do. Also, we go into here, there's service settings. So this is basically, the scanner to understand, that you're actually in compliance. And this gets into other areas that honestly, I don't really need to focus on, but it is good to have. Appearance, this is where you can adjust the appearance. Now, we already talked about this a little bit, but you can, change this as needed. And one thing that's cool too is you can actually have the privacy button, the privacy link, the layout, wherever you want to put it, etc. If you decide that you do want to have that. And then you can adjust the settings of, if you want to change the language or make it so that they can change languages, etc., you could do that as well. There's a lot of different customizations here. We will go into the content. So when I told you earlier and I said, oh, you could change like every word, this is what I meant. You can literally change everything that shows up on the pop-up, like all the information pretty much to exactly what you need, which is key. Because like I said, I've tried other ones and they're not like that. That's first layer, second layer, if there's more data, and then the different labels as well. So anything you want to change, you can pretty much change. Integrations, they do integration with MineOS and Fraud Zero as well, if you want to do that sort of thing. And then implementation. Again, I already showed you how to do this. I think that's just the best way to do it with WordPress. But again, there's many different implementation strategies if you want to do them. So now that is pretty much everything with the backend. Now, again, I could just sit here and customize this all day and change a bunch of things in front of you. I don't want to do that because that would make this review/tutorial take forever. But this should give you a good general overview of all the different things that you can do within the platform. And just trust me when I say it's so highly customizable. And that's really the key to the whole thing. That's what I really like about it and I'm a big fan of. So that said, at this point, I want to actually show you this thing in action. So let's go ahead and go over to my website and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we are. So this is the actual pop-up. I just went to a random blog post on my website. You can see accept all, deny. They can also click into more information. And then they also have this powered by Usercentrics content management if you want to get into that. But this basically is the pop-up. Now, again, mine is minimal. Mine is simple, but there's a lot that you could do. You can also, I'll show you when you click on more information, this shows you all the different things that they can do and actually helps them manage their consent to different cookies that are basically being, collecting data on them. So they can essentially look at this and they could say, well, yeah, you know what we want, or we don't want marketing. They can adjust all this, services as well. This is why, remember how I said that they do a scan? This information right here, this is what happens with their scan, because they actually see all the different things that are collecting data or, sharing information. And the user has the ability to accept all, deny certain ones, which is really cool. Again, the amount of granularity in this is pretty crazy for these consent banners. I've just never seen anything like it. And I'm a big fan of that in particular, because it really makes sure that you're covered across all bases. Like everything that you could possibly want is right there for the end user. And that's a really, really big deal. So, I like that a lot. All right, so let's talk about pricing for a second. So the free plan covers smaller websites with fewer than 50 subpages. After that, premium plans start at just $8 a month, and you can scale up based on your needs. Premium gives you more banner customization, detailed reports, multi-language support, and geolocation rules as well. Now, if you're running a business or agency site, to me, this is just an easy investment. So here's my take. If you care about user privacy and you want to stay ahead of compliance without needing, crazy legal expertise and the expense of that, Usercentrics Cookiebot CMP is a smart choice. It's especially great for WordPress users, agencies, or anyone who wants a simple, clean consent banner that just works. And if your site is on the smaller side, well, you won't even need to pay to kind of try this out anyway until you grow bigger. So to give their free trial a try, you can go ahead and click on the link right up here, or I've also dropped the link in the description below so you can try it yourself. And as always, thanks for watching the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.